What do you say to yourself when no one else is listening? Self-talk is one of the most powerful forces in your mental life. It shapes your confidence, influences your behavior, and silently builds or breaks your future. Most people think of self-talk as just thinking, but it's more than that. It's the running commentary that defines how you see yourself and your place in the world. In this episode of Understand Your Mind, we'll explore the psychology of self-talk, where it comes from, why it matters, and how to change it. Let's begin. Self-talk is the ongoing internal dialogue you have with yourself. It's the voice narrating your day. I can't do this. They probably think I'm stupid. I've got this. Some of this is conscious. Much of it isn't. It's shaped by childhood conditioning, cultural messaging, life experiences, the way adults spoke to us when we were young, even how we interpreted failure and success growing up. And yet we rarely question it. We absorb it, we believe it, and we repeat it. Press pause and reflect. What's the tone of your inner voice right now? Harsh or supportive? Where might that tone have come from? Psychologists identify different types of self-talk. Negative self-talk. This includes catastrophizing. Everything is ruined. Personalizing. It's all my fault. And all or nothing thinking. I always fail. Positive self-talk. Encouraging, hopeful, and growth-oriented thoughts. These don't ignore reality. They interpret it through resilience. Instructional self-talk, often used by athletes and performers, is the voice that says, breathe, step back, stay calm. Neutral or mindful self-talk, observing what is without adding judgment. This voice says, I notice I'm feeling anxious right now, instead of why am I such a mess? The goal isn't fake positivity. It's accurate, compassionate, and constructive self-talk. Think of it like an inner coach, not a critic. Someone who holds you accountable and believes in your potential. Press pause and do this mini practice. Think of a recent mistake. Now say to yourself what a wise, compassionate coach would say. Notice how that changes how you feel. Studies in sports psychology show that positive self-talk improves performance, especially under pressure. Why? It reduces anxiety, enhances focus, boosts motivation, increases persistence after setbacks. But the same principle applies in everyday life. Job interviews, difficult conversations, parenting, even learning something new when you feel like quitting. What you say to yourself becomes the lens through which you experience the world. Press pause and do this mini practice. Next time you feel anxious, say, this is hard, but I can handle it. I've done difficult things before. Repetition creates reality. If you hear something often enough, even from yourself, your brain begins to believe it. Everyone has an inner critic. It often sounds like, you're not good enough. You always mess things up. Why even try? This voice may have helped protect you in the past from failure, rejection, or embarrassment. It may have served a purpose once, but now it might be holding you back. The key is not to fight the critic, but to observe, understand, and reframe it. And while reframing it, you can use coaching questions like, who does that voice sound like? Is it telling the truth? Or just telling a story? What does it fear? What does it want to protect? The critic is often trying to help, but it uses fear and shame as its language. We can learn to give it a better script. You can't always control your first thought, but you can choose your second. Reframing doesn't mean pretending. It means interpreting with care. Here's how to reframe. I failed becomes I learned. I am bad at this becomes I'm improving. I can't handle this becomes I'm learning to cope. They don't like me becomes I don't know what they think and that's okay. This shift is subtle but powerful. It creates space. It breaks old loops. Press pause and practice. Write down a recurring negative thought. Now rewrite it truthfully, but with self-compassion. Post it somewhere you can see it daily. And here's a bonus tip. Name your inner critic. Give it a name like Doubtful Dave or Worried Wendy. This makes it easier to talk back without personalizing the criticism. In coaching, changing self-talk often leads to massive breakthroughs. Why? Because behavior follows belief. When someone believes I'm stuck, they act stuck. But if that belief changes to I'm learning, behavior shifts naturally. As coaches, we listen for limiting language, core beliefs under the surface, opportunities to reframe. One powerful question. If someone you loved said this about themselves, what would you say back? Then say that to yourself. Self-talk is a habit, and habits can be trained. Start by noticing your inner dialogue, naming patterns, practicing reframes daily. Use tools like journaling. Write out your thoughts to spot unhelpful loops. Mindfulness. Notice thoughts without judgment. Compassionate affirmations. Speak to yourself as you would to a friend. Press pause and reflect. What's one belief about yourself you're ready to rewrite? What would a kinder version of that belief sound like? Over time, your inner voice becomes your inner ally. The person inside who cheers you on, keeps you grounded, and helps you grow. You are not your thoughts, but your thoughts shape your path. When you change your self-talk, you change your story. And every new story begins with a kinder sentence. Be your own coach, your own calm in the storm, your own voice of encouragement. Subscribe for episode 7, Resilience, How to Recover and Grow After Setbacks. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.